What is going on, guys? We're starting the video off at a parts store right now. We had to get a bunch of stuff. This is a great way to spend 300 bucks. I need to do maintenance on the truck because I need an oil change. I kind of just been ignoring that for a little bit, so I got to get that. The 370Z battery died because we left the doors open for a few days when we were putting the interior in, and we didn't know that the light was on, so the battery died. I tried charging it, it didn't work. We also need to do an oil change. I'm gonna do some spark plugs, and we also have a serpentine belt at the shop. I'm trying to do all the maintenance things on the 370Z this week because I haven't really told you this yet. I don't know if Tommy or anyone else spoke of it, but we're all boogieing down to Florida this weekend. I am super stoked for it. I haven't told you much about the Z lately, and what's going down is I'm actually driving it to Florida and I am building it at Adam's compound. I am super stoked. As soon as I got the Z, Adam hit me up and he was like, bro, I want to help you with this. Let's do this thing right and let's get you drifting this year. And that's exactly what he's doing. He has hooked me up with so many sponsors and everything, and without Drift HQ or Adam or anyone, I really wouldn't be doing this so fast. So I'm very, very grateful. So if you guys need any of your drift car stuff, definitely go down in the description below and hit up Drift HQ because they are hooking it up huge. And I am honestly, I'm so stoked because I literally wouldn't be able to do this build this fast without them. So definitely big shout out to them. We're gonna go back to the shop. We got a ton of stuff to do, including wheel bearing. There's a lot. We got 370Z, we got truck, we got a shit ton. Also, look what I found. Little touchy subject on the channel, but I found a Sunny, so I had to get it. Thing's sick, right? I know a lot of you are waiting for the Sunny. I am as well, but obviously with all this drifting and stuff going on, I'm really putting my time into the Z. I'm really putting my time into the 240 right now, but the Sunny, it's not forgotten about. It's just forgotten about for now, I guess you could say. Also, considering we're really taking drifting seriously this year, we're at Home Depot. There's one thing that I've always wanted that for some reason I just never bought, but now that we're gonna be constantly checking air pressure, airing up and airing down, this is a necessity. I can't even express to you how excited I actually am to have one of these. The amount of times I go to a drift event and my air pressure's wrong is about every single time. So we're just gonna leave this in the truck. I have air at the shop, so it's not a big deal. This is just gonna live in the truck with a battery and she'll be good to go forever. So while I was out at the parts store, Will, he got the throttle bodies off because he took the spark plugs out. We're putting the new spark plugs in now. Like I said, we got a new battery, and he noticed that this was broken. Like, you can tighten this all the way. It just doesn't squeeze onto the actual terminal. So I just ordered one of these from Z1 Motorsports. Hopefully it comes in before we leave for Florida, which is Sunday. So as long as it comes in this week, it's literally a couple bolts and that's good to go. But we got a battery, we got spark plugs, and we got oil and a filter. So, oh, and you just did the serpentine belt because the serpents, how was that?
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad?
It's a weird routing.
I didn't get the tool, huh?
No.
The Mako truck came yesterday, ended up splurging a little bit. So every time he comes here, oh, you put the blade on. Did you just want to try it out?
No, I just assembled it.
Every time the Mako guy comes, I'm like, oh, these? Well, I have a ton of them.
Yeah, but I don't think you have the right ones.
I think I do. Have you checked the brass? Yeah. The top shelf? Everything that we don't know what to do with, we put in the top shelf of that cabinet. But I always ask if he has BOGOs, and turns out he had a BOGO. If you bought this one, you got the straight free, and then we got this dead blow because I used Josh's last week, and every time I use someone's tool, I end up just buying it. We got cut off wheels. I thought we got, oh, look at this sucker. So I didn't even mean, like, I just accidentally ran into this thing, but this is for your plastic fuel filters on your 6.7 diesel. And I got a 2015, about 30,000 miles ago, it cracked and it started leaking. And I think like every couple oil changes, you're supposed to change your fuel filter out. So I got this because last time I tried myself and it just didn't work too well. So this is nice to have. I think it was like 20 bucks, so it's not a big deal. But, oh, where's the pliers? In the plier drawer? I don't even know if they would fit. Huh? Look at these bad girls. Don't ask me why the hell I bought these. Hold on, I'll open them. These things are fucking massive. So Will like tightened his oil filter or something. We couldn't get it off, and I said as a joke that I would buy the biggest pliers I can get. and I fucking did it, dude.
Dude, those are huge.
Wait, hold this real quick. How much does it open? Dude, this thing is scary. You can squish a skull with this. You can kill someone with this
That's
thing.
scary.
Dude, like, did you think of anything we could use these for?
No.
Like, maybe,
actually, no.
maybe some collars on, like, really seized coilovers.
Coilover, yeah.
Adjust them, fucking rip it. That might work. You'll ruin the collar, but if it's stuck, you're gonna end up using a chisel and a hammer
Yeah.
anyways.
Those are pretty meaty teeth, too.
You can break a wrist, dude. Like, imagine put your wrist in.
No.
Why do I have these?
I don't know. Oh, dude, I know what you could probably use them for.
What?
Like, it'd be absurd, but like gripping onto like a hose and like.
Like if it's stuck on the radiator,
Yeah.
like, oh, I got a plan,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, completely. Ooh, made in Germany. That's not bad. That's kind of cool.
Pretty cool.
My Snap-on adjustables are made in Spain.
Weird.
All of these tools are not even made in America,
Yeah, that's weird.
but you pay American prices for it. Anyways, I don't know. I just thought this is hilarious that I bought
Dude, those
these.
are massive.
It's just part of the tool collection. Throw it down in the comments if you guys want another toolbox tour. I did one, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and I like to think that we expanded a bit. So if you want that, throw it down in the comments. Just slightly, that hurts. All
Yeah, I
right,
could
we're putting these
imagine.
away. All right, guys. So as you guys know, we are trying to go to Florida Sunday. We're supposed to leave Sunday morning. Connecticut is supposed to get an absolute blizzard Friday night through all of Saturday. So we already have that. Started the Z today. Radio stopped working out of nowhere. So we have the whole Z apart. We've checked every single fuse. Like, I'm getting this weird humming sound coming out of the speakers and stuff. We've been through everything. The only thing that we're trying to trace now is there's this black wire. Well, I'll get to that in a second. There's this black wire right here, and it's the only thing that made sense because, like, maybe it was a ground, so we started taking things apart, and it just kept going back and back and back. What is it, Will? Because we just figured it out after taking the whole car apart.
It's your PlayStation 2 connectors.
What? I just can't believe. Look at how this wire is ran. Like,
No,
you can't
it's-
even push it down.
No, there's so much tension on it.
And there was like 5 feet of it zip tied up there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're gonna try this and see what happens. All right. So good news and bad news. I guess bad news is you could say that the Z is completely torn apart. It literally never fails. But so whoever ran the amp ran the signal and the RCA and the power in one. Is it the RCA and signal you don't run together, or power and signal? I think the RCA goes on one side of the car, signal goes on the other.
You don't really want to run anything with
Well, you're not supposed to run anything with the signal because you don't want to interfere anything.
yeah, anything will cause injury. Is that what it is?
The problem is it was cut and it was just like dangling. As soon as you touch it to ground, everything goes
It was
away.
probably fine when it was hooked up correctly under your seat, but then you guys disconnected that, remember?
Yeah, well, I mean,
And it was sparking and shit.
it was, well, no, nothing was sparking. That was the
under the
power
seat.
wire. That was the power wire, not the signal.
No, I know, but under the seat was sparking.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was just touching metal somehow. But the problem is now the radio still doesn't work, so we got to figure that out. But dude, it's an absolute rat's nest back here.
Some frick boy built this thing.
So we got to just go through this whole thing. Honestly, I might just go to Best Buy and buy a harness because this is just dumb. I can't work with this.
I just ordered a new radio for mine.
You don't even listen to music.
I want my iPad integrated into
Dude's
my
the biggest bot hurt.
Yo, did you just hear my car?
No.
It's so loud.
This is really loud too. It's so drony. It's insanely drony. I'm probably gonna wear AirPods just for the noise cancellation.
I
already
swarm.
tried to pull it out. It's kind of stuck in there.
But yeah, we got to figure out why this isn't turning on. It was turning on before when I first got the car, but I mean, we've taken everything apart and stuff. Maybe something just got pulled. But at least now we got rid of that white noise. I guess you just have to ground that out, or we can just
Yo, why
completely
does the noise
delete
gotta
it.
be white?
Huh?
Why does the noise gotta be white?
What other color?
Oh God, yeah, 2021. You're not allowed to say that apparently.
2022, dipshit.
Oh, it is 2022. It's white noise. That's what it's fucking called.
There's brown noise.
Yeah, there is.
What?
No, there's not.
After fucking tracing every single wire in this rat's nest, I had to go all the way actually to like the stock harness. Listen, I've done some crazy radio jobs before, like, and I mean crazy, but this is some next level.
think just the 2 zip ties over the electrical tape.
Dude, we had to cut like
Shows.
7 zip ties.
Who the fuck is zip tying a single wire, dude?
And I'm like trying to trace the power. I trace the power. It's definitely getting the correct power it needs. We're using this power probe right here. And for some reason they like cut open to get the ground, and like I plugged it in, it still wasn't working. So I had Will push the power probe here, which he pushed the power first, and I had to like rip it out of his hand because he went like that to give the ground a power. I was like, no! But once, actually, we can just show him. Go ahead, do that same thing. So right now this radio is completely dead. And if we use the power probe and give it ground, and you can hold this, it turns right on. So we just need to figure out why, like, it's not getting ground, because it's not getting ground from here unless this butt connector is just bad. You already know GoPro issues, but I'm curious if it's just this butt connector. Try to give ground through this side, and if it doesn't work, then we know it's just that shit butt connector, and that'd be a sick problem to have. Okay. All right. I can see you're nervous to hit that button now.
I'm hoping.
All right, go ahead. No, I felt it turn on. Yeah, all right, so we got a bigger issue than just that. So we need to, yeah, we need to trace whatever this wire is. This doesn't seem like it's a stock wire, because if you can see, there's a black wire spliced into here. So maybe for some reason they spliced that somewhere else deeper in here. Like I can almost feel a wire right there, and maybe there's another butt connector that just got loose. But like, dude, this is a disaster. I tried to order another harness, but it won't be here until like 4 days. So we're kind of just going to have to work with what we got. It seems that, I mean, from all of this fucking hackery, I mean, it still kind of works. We just got to trace that ground, and I think we'll be good after that.
Up to the right, she sucked my dick till the shit turned white.
Alrighty, dude, I'm actually insanely stoked.
No, it's fucking sick.
Like, we fixed it. I mean, so like you guys saw, we chased down that ground. For some reason, like the stock, like chassis harness, like, the ground just wasn't working. So we ended up just bolting it to like a piece of metal, just bolted it up. Not a big deal. Cleaned up the harness just a little bit because half the speakers weren't working, and he had it ran to like this, and it just, none of it made sense to me. I don't really know the benefit of changing just like the purple wires and the green wires and white wires to these to plug in back in the radio. I can literally hear your teeth chattering.
Really?
Tom says it's not cold in here, but my GoPro just died at 25%. Listen to this.
And I'm chattering. I'm fucking chattering.
You think it's not even cold outside. Bro, it's 19 degrees.
It's cold. It's very cold.
He just says it's not cold in here because he was in here for 2 minutes. We've been in here all day. Dude, he's like, you guys are just sick.
Yeah.
Sick. We're just sick. We're both magically sick.
Dude, it's cold. That furnace hasn't even turned on today.
Yeah, literally this shop is heated by that furnace, and we have a fan blowing in so all the warm air comes out, and surprisingly it works really well.
Dude, like,
because the furnace kicks on probably 25 times a day.
You want to know how you want to know how I've noticed this fucker turn the heat off?
How?
Because we've been leaving the fan on all night. We never did that. I always came in, first thing I did, plug that fan in because it was cold in here.
Yeah.
Dude, I come in, it's cold, and the fan is ripping.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
don't know.
we know we turned it down because the furnace hasn't kicked on once today.
It used to kick on like once every 20 minutes.
Yeah, it hasn't kicked on
Like,
once.
Yeah.
Because, like, this side doesn't have any heat. We literally just get our heat from the furnace heat, which is crazy, but it does work when the heat is on.
Literally 20 degrees warmer in that little room, which
Yeah,
is
it's
crazy.
wild. It is wild, but
Anyways, it's cold.
it's cold. My speakers don't fit because of the roll cage, so I'm gonna hopefully cut this up and mock it. I'm literally just gonna cut around this like line right here. This is gonna just be my guideline. If I fuck it up, then I fuck it up. Like, regardless, the speakers don't fit right now anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to cut around it, and hopefully we can bolt it up, because if I can mount both these front speakers, this thing's going to bump.
Dude, it bumps.
It bumps hard, but without those, she ain't going to bump that hard.
Nope.
So we're going to get the interior together. I'm going to cut this up, and hopefully the Z has a good working radio, and then we got to pull a trans.
Fun.
You ready for this?
I'm ready. Do you want me to shut you in there?
Yeah, I guess so. I just got done cutting, mocking her up, dude. She's all bolted. Go ahead.
Dude, it's looking good.
Wow, it just barely hits. Try to just close it lightly. Not bad.
Like
You can see where it hits right there. It already bent the way out. Go again?
Yeah, but it was already bent from us.
Yeah, I mean,
This
dude,
was
it...
already bent from us hitting.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I mean, it still hits like the slightest.
When we shut the door with it in, it bent it right here.
Here, actually,
I'm just gonna let the weight of the door.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's not bad. It hits a little. I'm actually gonna turn the radio on and see if it vibrates from the roll cage. It might. We'll see. Would you approve?
Oh, I approve.
Dude, it bumps.
It bumps hard.
Dude, that stock sub does a lot.
I know, dude.
I just gotta fix that now.
But this isn't bad.
That's annoying.
It works.
I mean, it works though.
Dude, this magnet.
I can totally, I mean, you're going to scratch the fuck out of it, but I can totally make it all the way to Florida with that just chilling right there. It's not like I have to open that door. Oh, yeah, shit. Will's not coming with me. I didn't even say that.
Yeah.
He just so happened to take a vacation.
No. I took a vacation. I mean, granted, I gave him a month in advance.
Yeah, no, Will told me a month ago.
But
and this wasn't even a plan yet when you told me.
Yeah.
I didn't even have the Z.
Exactly.
And then, yeah.
So I was supposed to go, and then, like, things just didn't line up, and...
Yeah, the dates didn't go, and it's not like you can take a different week off because you're going to see your grandparents in Florida, ironically enough.
Yeah.
Literally an hour and a half away.
Dude, I think it's more than an hour and a half. You guys
I mean, regardless, you're not going to drive an hour and a half for a day. You know, that'd be stupid. And so you haven't seen your grandparents in what, over a year?
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense. So
I'm playing a lot of golf.
I'm gonna be building this car without Will.
I know. I feel bad.
I'm kind of stressed out about it. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel bad because it's like, if I was down there by myself, I'd be like, "Fuck, I need a little buddy with me, dude." Like, so going down there alone, I feel for you. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good, man. You enjoy the hot weather while I'm sweating balls.
You have these guys with you.
But they'll be with me after the fact, after I already struggled, you know?
Still there
no one's there struggling
they're
with
there
me.
With you through the struggles. You flip the camera on and you're like, fuck me, I'm fucked.
We'll see. Hopefully we don't have any struggles.
Well, yeah, also hopefully that.
I mean, Drift HQ and everyone's there. Adam built these, so I think I'll be good.
You know, you should be good.
Should be good. So.
This thing's going to be sick when you come back.
Oh, it's going to be so sick. As soon as I get back, we're going to do a drift event, as long as it's in one piece. It's as soon as I get to Adams, I'm going to hit the jump. I'm totally going to hit the jump.
You have to.
Like, you guys don't know this, but every single part on this car is pretty much getting changed. So, I might as well hit the jump before that. So, if something breaks, it's not like it's a big deal.
You better shred that jump the second you get there.
Dude, I want to, for sure. If the jump is still a thing there, I don't even know if it's a thing. But if it is, I'm totally going to shred it.
Fuck yeah.
But we got the, look, check this out. We fixed the backup camera and everything because that got messed.
There you go. Give it a second.
No. What happened? Does that need to be closed or was that open? Oh. Oh. Whatever. I guess we're starting it. There it is. We got a backup camera. So we fixed everything. I'm stoked because even when I first got this car, like the speakers weren't great. Like they were like super in and out. And then the radio all of a sudden stopped working. So I'm glad we got that fixed. But I have to do the same thing I did to this side to that side. So that speaker's just not rednecking around. So I'll do that right now. All right, guys, so honestly, the Z is pretty much done. We did an oil change. We did spark plugs. We fixed the speakers, fixed the radio, put the wheels on, and we just have to do a clutch tomorrow, and I guess that's going to be it for Florida. The rest of this build is going to be done at LZ's compound, and I'm super stoked. I'm also super nervous just because, like, we are on kind of like a tight schedule and everything because there is a lot to do there, but regardless, I am excited to get this car 100%. Tommy thinks I'm gonna break something in this thing. To be honest, I'm not really worried about it. I think this thing's gonna be fine. Like, the dude I bought it from dailied this thing, and I drifted it a few times. I mean, call me crazy, but it seems fine. I mean, I'm willing to take the chance. Worst comes to worst, I'll have someone come pick me up with a truck and trailer, but we're definitely gonna go for it. I'm actually gonna drive it home tonight, just to actually drive it on the road. I have yet to drive it down the street. Literally, we picked up the car, I went drifting, we trailered it back, we did some fixes, whatever, and then I drifted it again, and that was it. I haven't really done anything with this car, so I'm gonna drive it home tonight, see how it is. To be honest, I'm just kind of a butthurt for the sound system. I haven't had like a sub in forever, and these things come stock with a sub, and I want to listen to some good music. So we're gonna drive this thing home, see how it does. All right, just went on our first 20-minute trip, stopping at some dinner, salsa fresca. Honestly, car drives really good. Pretty stoked about it. I will say the exhaust is super loud, but thanks to that good old sub in the back, I mean, can't hear shit. No drone here. I'm kind of doing this backwards. I want to go to the gym right after this. I probably should have went to the gym and then ate, but this isn't really healthy. I mean, it's got guac, and yeah, that's really it for health. We'll see if I make it to the gym. Yep, I'm a scumbag and I hate myself. No gym for me. Thank you. Considering we got rid of my headliner, check out my new lamp, baby. Snap on yours and truly. Hell yeah. That's an expensive flight for a little headlamp. I can't even lie to you guys right now. I love driving this car, man. It feels freaking good. Part of me missed driving the M2 because it is winter, and I mean, I just don't feel right driving that car in the winter. So I just have it kind of parked right now, and just driving this just like makes me not miss anything, man. Like, I can actually daily this car. Like, it's actually a lot of fun. It's got enough pep, and the sound system in this thing, I mean, it's completely stock other than an aftermarket radio. Like, this car is loud as hell. Dude, you turn that bass up, man, you don't hear shit. If Tommy hears this, he's gonna hate me for saying it, but one of my cars, I might go back to putting a sub in it, man. I miss the bass. Like, if you guys are OGs, I used to be big into the bass, and I haven't had subs in a long time, so maybe I might go back to it. Who knows? All right, boys, well, I guess this is the final mod before we go to Florida. Honestly, I feel good about this whole Florida trip. After driving it last night and today, I don't see anything breaking on this thing. I mean, I've driven much worse. I've driven the lifted Miata. I've driven a cappuccino all the way from Florida to Connecticut.
Colorado.
We drove the Colorado back and forth 5 times.
And that was the test drive.
That was the test drive. We built it in Florida, and then you drove it, right?
Yeah.
Literally drove it 2 days after building the thing, and it made it. And we never even touched that vehicle until we ended up putting that new engine in. That actually reminds me, I still gotta get that thing tuned.
I know.
The reason why we stopped driving it is I didn't get it tuned.
I know.
And then it's just so hard because there's so many different projects, and like you almost just forget about them. But we got the clutch over there. Pretty hyped on that. So we gotta drop this trans today. You gotta drop the exhaust. Oh, that's annoying. Shit, I didn't get transmission fluid. I drove right past the auto. I'm such a schmuck, dude. This thing drives sick, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I think this is gonna be my new daily.
I'm jelly.
Dude, you won't have to be
sick.
jelly for too long. We'll figure something out. But let's drop this trans and do a clutch, I guess.
Fun.
I'm not stoked about it.
No.
Because there is a lot of stuff that I need to do that doesn't involve this car before the trip. But, okay, let's do a clutch. All right, so Will is draining the tranny right now. What I'm doing is I'm going to spray every single bolt that I've been already doing. Just because when I get to Florida, all these arms, they're getting replaced. And I like to think if I'm just, like, soaking them now, that, like, sitting for a while, it'll kind of like really help me when I get there, because Josh did all of these arms on Tommy's car, and Josh had to rethread a bunch of stuff. So I'm just trying to hope that spraying them today will help me next week. If it doesn't, whatever. I wasted a quarter can of fucking Freol, but
It'll help.
I think it will help. I like to think it will.
It will.
Because I have to take this whole car apart, so it's going to be interesting for sure. You're not giving me much confidence for Florida, dude. You've been banging on that bolt for 10 minutes. Dude,
Look at them. No, dude, they all came out super loose. Like I was on probably 2 teeth. Might need new of these bolts.
Oh my God.
But I mean, they were put in nice and loose.
Yeah, this one, I mean, you were hammering on that for a while.
Well, yeah.
It's just making me a little nervous because this is step 1.
I've had 1 stuck bolt.
But it's taking 15 minutes. I'm on a time crunch, dude.
Dude,
not saying it's your fault.
I understand the time. I'm here with you.
But you won't be, is what I'm saying.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. Well, you know what we could do?
Uh-oh.
You just go through and loosen every single bolt.
Oh, and then drive to Florida?
No, and then tighten them up. Just snug them up a little bit so everything's loose. Mine is, it's not a bad idea. No, figure out what's fucking.
It's not a terrible idea if we didn't have to do wheel bearings and put the front end of the 240 on today.
And a clutch.
And a clutch and load the 240. We got a lot to do today. Dry shaft's off, exhaust is off. We got, bless you, man. We got the clutch line off. This one completely seized. Like, oh, look at, it's got a little fucking trans hole because for some reason there's bolts on the other side.
There's nuts on top of that.
Wait, hold on. I think I got you. Go ahead. That might hurt me. Oh, all right, go. Go. Yeah, there you go. Nice, dude. What else you need me? Teamwork makes the dream work, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But anyways, this slave line completely stripped on me. And dude, I tried everything. I tried to spray it, heat it up a little bit. And we had to end up taking that one off up there, which, how fun was that?
Nightmare.
Because you can literally do like a 1/10 of a turn every single time. Now it's just leaking everywhere. It's not too bad though, right?
Yep.
Where do you need me?
Farther back from where you just were.
Dude, you're really asking for a lot now.
Got it?
No, it's underneath the rack. Nope, try it. I can't get it. Dude, that's fucked. Are you serious? I literally can't get my finger in there. I'm like so close. Look at my gloves. I can't go past that.
Yeah.
Feel it. There's like a fucking, oh, I'm stuck. Oh, feel it.
Oh, well, I'll get some gloves and I'll feel it.
All right, well, transmission's almost out. Got a few more bell housing bolts. Fucking Marcus put these things on with his gorilla strength.
Hercules.
Once Marcus puts something on, odds are it's not coming off because that dude hangs on shit. But, yeah, my big-ass impact gun can't get him, so we're breaking them by hand. And it's going smoothish, I guess you can say. Well, there's a first time for everything. I've never seen a bell housing bolt snap before. That thing looked old, though.
Like, it didn't even, like, it was hard, but it's not like it was, like, hard and then tink. Like,
Yeah.
it just, like, went. It just, like, mushroomed.
Well, hopefully, like, the threads aren't leaving it in there.
Right there.
Because we're screwed if that's the case.
Yeah. We're fucked.
Yeah. So, I guess, I mean, we only have a few more bell housing bolts out. I just got the transmission mount off. We're going to unbolt this bracket for the shifter. And let's hope for the best, because that's not good. Nothing, dude.
Air hammer.
So everything is out. Bell housing bolts, transmission mount. We got the shifter all unhooked and the dowels in this thing. The problem is that we have steel dowels and it's aluminum tranny, so these things are just like seized in there, and we've been prying on this thing. Will's grabbing his air hammer right now. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous to see what happens here, but yeah, this sucks. Hopefully it just goes in smoothly.
I know.
This should be interesting.
I mean, it didn't go bad with Josh, like, putting his in, or Tom's in.
Yeah. Are you gonna hit the chisel?
Yeah. No.
That's funny. You're gonna hit yourself.
No. That's what I do all the time.
Oh, you do this all the time? Gotcha.
I actually do.
Dude, that's so loud. It hasn't even budged.
No.
Not even a centimeter. All right, we're gonna keep trying this. I just want to give you guys an update. Go, 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 get out. Get out of there. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, fresh ones. Yep. It's gonna get heavy after that subframe. Alright, ready? You good? Oh, wow, let me fix. It's not that heavy. You are, dude. Wait. What? Watch my hand. Oh. How was that, dude?
Not bad.
Dude, the dowels was the hardest part.
Yeah, dude.
What?
That sucks.
All right, well, let's pop that clutch off and we'll be good. All right, so Will is going to the parts store right now because you can see there's some oil on the crank right here, and it's just not worth it not to change the rear main seal if the parts store has one. And the clutch I got also came with a new pilot bearing. So considering we bought this tool from Harbor Freight, which I'm stoked that we kept, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this, pop out the pilot bearing, put the new one in, and then we won't have to worry about that. Honestly, I don't think it's a big deal to change it or not, but if we have a new one, we might as well change it. All right, so we got the clutch in now. We're about to throw in the transmission. We got a new throwout / slave cylinder, all new lines, so we should be good for a very, very long time. And I need to drive this to Florida anyways. You gotta like brake in a clutch, 600 miles, given it's a lot of highway driving, but I think from here to Florida, I think we'll be ready for that clutch kick. Hopefully if Adam still has that jump. I still don't even know. All right, well, we made it here. Oh. Did you always forget to do that? I feel like you've done this. Oh, never mind. I thought you'd forgot to do the whole, because you've done that before, right?
Dude, it's stuck in that.
Oh, interesting.
Weird.
We got the transmission in, exhaust is up, everything is done. We just have to bleed the clutch, and then we have to put the transmission fluid in. What up? Your car is completely done. Congratulations.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, you're drifting,
Shredding the gnar.
dude. I'm a little stressed. I can't lie. I know this will make it to Florida. I'm not worried about that.
What are you stressed about?
I mean, I just saw how much Josh did. He did a lot.
Like I said, you guys are hack fucks. You'll do twice as much in half the time. It'll just be shitty. Do you see how good the center console looked?
Yeah, I'll get mine that good. I will. No, I want a good e-brake spot for sure. I love the bag, dude. The bag's so good.
The bags are weird. So this thing's done?
Well, we just gotta bleed it, which Josh said that sucked.
Yeah.
So.
Who made this exhaust?
The guy, look, AutoZone made it.
I know. I see that.
It's really loud.
Pretty sure it's got a company on the.
Mine's not bad.
I mean, have you driven it down the road though?
No, but I was at 7,000 RPMs doing donuts.
Yeah, mine's pretty loud, but we'll fix that soon. I can't even tell you how good it feels to be able to drive this thing again. Even though it's only been from 12 o'clock to now, but it's cool that Will and we finished the clutch. We got everything done. Everything is bled. Everything is good. New transmission fluid, new oil, new clutch, obviously, new throwout, new slave cylinder, a bunch of new parts, serpentine belt, spark plugs, all of that. I am really confident that we're gonna be making it to Florida. The only thing I hate is the exhaust drone, but like I said, man, with the bass, it is bumping and you don't really have to worry about anything. But I think this is a good end of this video. I'm literally just going to the deli. I haven't eaten a fucking thing all day, and I'm, you know, like when you don't eat and you're still working, you just start to get like angry because you're so hungry and you're getting tired. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna eat, head back to the shop, edit this video, get it up for you guys, and I still have a ton of shit to do. I guess we're getting snow tonight, or tomorrow night, so I gotta load the shop up with cars and do all that fun stuff. But definitely stay tuned for next video, and we are going to Florida super soon in this thing. Wish me luck. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.